Good evening, investors. You're welcome to today's update, today's market update. Yes, the market actually opened as well today, the 27th of December 2024. The market is on a back foot. There was a pullback today. The Santa rally seems to have come to an end, but we are very happy to bring you the update for today. So today we will be showing you the winners, also that we are been exposing and also discussing towards the new year. Some of the companies and some sectors that have actually won in terms of delivering for investors. If you're liking our video, our updates, and all the information we've been sharing with you so far, please subscribe to our channel. Put on your notification button so that you don't miss any further update from us. Let's jump right in. Thank you. So today we got the news that the major deal between Amedis and United Healthcare Group has now been extended because of the fact that the DOJ and some states are actually filing a lawsuit against the company because they believe the deal is going to actually hamper competition in the home healthcare sector in the US. This $3.3 billion deal to me could still pull through because the companies are now looking for a waiver that could actually cost them to the tune of over 300 million dollars. United Healthcare is not necessarily a buy for me, but I still believe that this merger is going to actually bring up the largest healthcare provider in the US, and perhaps the efficiency, the the fact that these companies will actually have that large scale of execution might actually deliver for investors. So when and if this merger pulls through, there is likely going to be, a relisting of the shares of the company that emerges after the merger, and this could be one of the biggest, companies, in the world when it comes to healthcare, perhaps. So the Mark 7 seems to have, won all the hearts of investors. The Nvidia, uh, Amazon, they've done pretty much well. Nvidia has delivered over 100%. Amazon over 50%. Microsoft seems to be one of the, not necessarily losers, but underperformers. Google to an extent, and also Tesla. But if you look at what we have been seeing, the likes of Palantir, the likes of Salesforce, they've also delivered very well. Palantir has actually even done further more than what Nvidia has done, over 374%. Salesforce didn't do well like Palantir, but analysts such as Wedbush, one of the most respected tech analysts on Wall Street, they now believe that the likes of Palantir and CRM, Salesforce, might actually do better than even the Mark 7. So if you are looking to expand your portfolio beyond the Mark 7, especially when AI is on the front burner of the thing that you're investing in, you can actually look beyond the Mark 7 and the Wedbush, which I actually agree with them to an extent. To a greater extent, are actually saying CRM, Palantir, they are the stock in the AI team to watch. For me, I still believe Palantir could actually, eat about 300 billion market cap from where we are now. So today, we started getting more information as to why Microsoft is taking all the steps they've been taking in the past few days and few weeks. Microsoft, we announced a few days ago that Microsoft is looking beyond just ChatGPT or OpenAI's generative AI model. Microsoft is now looking to co-opt um, other models from Anthropic and Mistral AI. But why is this all happening? Today we've gotten that information that Microsoft could be losing its grip because OpenAI is looking to actually become a full-fledged for-profit company, and what that means is that the entire investment of Microsoft is now up for question. So is Microsoft going to actually now lose its exclusive access to the intellectual property of OpenAI? And what also happens with Microsoft investments? Is Microsoft also going to be having less share of the revenue of OpenAI. And the big question, the elephant in the room is, are we expecting an IPO maybe between 2025 to 2026? I still believe if OpenAI goes full fledged to become a for profit company, OpenAI is actually going to more or less cannibalize Microsoft. It's going to be one of the biggest IPO ever in the tech ecosystem. Microsoft perhaps might be the loser in this case because the likes of Palantir, the likes of Salesforce, who haven't actually necessarily invested in any generative AI company, they will actually benefit by not actually losing any investment, and they can benefit from the entire, orchestration of AI in the enterprise. But Microsoft with Copilot has been a disappointment. 15% now year to date, from 18% yesterday because the market pulled back today. So just keep an eye on OpenAI and Microsoft and how Microsoft is going to navigate going forward. Now, what the first winner that we are actually discussing today, the JET ETF, which is the ETF for the airline ecosystem, has performed very well this year. Unlike previous years when we had COVID, even some few years before COVID, the airline industry hasn't been a very good performer. But this year seems to be perhaps maybe the year after we had a full fledged period with no pandemic. The Russian Ukraine challenge, has actually, being muted to an extent. So the airline industry even performed better than the Nasdaq 100. So you can see 34%, the JET ETF, which is the ETF for the airline ecosystem, vis-a-vis Nasdaq 100, is just 27%. It's quite impressive for both indices, for both sector. But if you actually look at JET ETF from where the airline industry was coming from when we had a pandemic, this is quite impressive. The likes of Delta has surged about 53%. United Airlines 140%. Quite impressive, quite amusing to actually see from where this airline industry is coming from. So for me, I still believe if we continue to have a de-escalation in geopolitical tensions, if we continue to have these airlines actually adjusting to the era where travel and tourism and everything fully reopens, and oil prices continue to come down, airline industry is likely to actually have that boom that they continue to expect. And finally, the winner of the day and one of the biggest winner of the year is Netflix. So Netflix perhaps has done so many things right this year. The stock price has rocketed with about 90 to 92% year to date as of today. And for so many reasons, Netflix seems to actually be opening up new revenue streams, despite the fact that Netflix doesn't necessarily report, the subscriber numbers that the Wall Street analysts always look forward to. Netflix has now been showing that they can deliver much more instead of just focusing on the periodic numbers. So if you see the deal with the NFL, the Tyson Paul fights, even with the glitches, the record numbers that Netflix is getting from these live events is now more or less making Netflix to become a platform that is beyond the TV shows and the feature film that they sponsor. I believe Netflix will do better next year. My price target for Netflix vis-a-vis next year in the region of almost 1,500 per share. There might be a stock split if this stock reaches 1,000. Another stock split is expected. So it's a bullish move that Netflix has been making, and that's why it's a winner of the year for me. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. Please, if you love what we're doing, if you want to support us, the best thing you can do for us is to click that subscribe button now. Put on the notification bell so anytime we release any of these updates and some of the ideas that we're actually bringing, you will not miss anything. Our premium service is coming very soon. we're announcing that for some of our members that actually want to benefit from our insights and market analysis. So watch out for that. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. We always say it: keep investing, keep growing, and good night, good morning, and good evening wherever you are. Thank you. Bye.